Hey guys, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing okay. I'm going to read through the majority of this article here. There is a link in the description. I do need to give you a trigger warning. This is an insanely brutal case. Insanely brutal. It involves a Brazilian cop, and we'll go through the details thoroughly in a moment, but he murders 8 people in a murderous rampage. 8 people, including his wife, 3 children, his mother, his brother, as well as 2 strangers. He murders 8 people brutally. We're going to look through the details of that. So, as I say, there is a trigger warning in place. Thankfully, I'm going to say, and some of you may disagree with this part, but thankfully, he shot and killed himself. Fuck that guy. I hope he remains in hell for the rest of eternity. A Brazilian cop. Will go through the details in just a second. If you do appreciate the coverage of this topic, please do like, comment, subscribe, share the video as you see fit. So here's a family photograph. On the right, we see the scumbag in question, Fabiano Garcia. We see his wife in the middle, Cassiel Mendez. We see his 12-year-old stepdaughter, Amanda Mendez. Okay. So, Fabiano Garcia, the Brazilian cop, hunted down his wife and his 12-year-old stepdaughter, and he stabbed them both to death. Then, he traveled to the home of his mother, Irene Garcia. His mother, Irene Garcia. We don't have a picture of Irene Garcia. No, we don't. He traveled to the home of his mother, Irene Garcia, who's 78 years of age, and stabbed her dead before he used his service gun, his police gun, to shoot his brother dead. His brother is called Claudio Miro Garcia. So he killed his wife, his stepdaughter. He went to the home of his mother, stabbed her to death, shot his brother to death. He then went to his mother-in-law's home in the town of Ceia Azul, if I pronounce that correctly. Ceia Azul. Chur Azul. I don't know. Apologies. And he proceeded to shoot dead his 4-year-old son, his own 4-year-old son, Miguel Garcia. He also shot his own daughter, 9-year-old Camille Garcia. Hopefully my pronunciation has been correct. So he shoots his wife, Cassiel Mendez, his 12-year-old stepdaughter, Amanda Mendez, his mother, Irene Garcia, his brother, Claudio Miro Garcia. And then he goes to a third house, his mother-in-law's home, shoots his own 4-year-old son dead, Miguel Garcia, and his own 9-year-old daughter shot dead, Camille Garcia. He also shot 2 people that he didn't know. The article's not really telling us how or why those killings occurred, but he shot dead Cal da Silva and Louise Becker, 17 and 19, both in Toledo. Why did this manic, insane shooting spree, killing spree, murder spree of 8 people, including 3 children, his son, his daughter, his stepdaughter, why did this happen? Because his wife, Cassiel Mendez, wanted to separate from the marriage. She wanted a separation. We don't know why. Doesn't matter why. And this murderous scumbag psychopath, Fabiano Garcia, thought that that was enough to go on a murderous rampage and then kill himself. It's also said that he had mounting gambling debts and he didn't want to leave those debts for his loved ones. I mean, to me, that just boggles the mind. I mean, that just seems like a lie. He doesn't want to saddle his family with debts because he loves them so much, but he's prepared to kill them, which he subsequently did. The article wraps up by telling us that he has no known mental health issues, which is kind of troubling. You know, if it was reported that he did have mental health issues, then I can certainly process and comprehend and understand these things a little bit easier. We can write off the mental health label that we're told, and we'll just go with that as the explanation. We don't need to process it any further. That's how my brain works, rightly or wrongly. If it was said that this guy was known to suffer from bipolar disorder or schizophrenia or such, I would go, okay, well, there we go. That's the reason. It's due to his mental health reasons. That's why he felt compelled to murder 8 people, including his wife, his stepdaughter, his mother, his brother, his son, his daughter, and 2 people that he didn't know. But we're not told that. We're told that, no, he was a normal person. He was a normal functioning member of society. A father of 2 direct children and 1 stepchild. A husband. And, you know, he went to work. He worked as a cop in Brazil. This is seemingly a normal, law-abiding guy, from what we're told, and of course that's not necessarily the full story. Perhaps he does have mental health issues that just went undiagnosed, and perhaps he's, you know, riddled with corruption. We don't know, but it is pretty concerning to fathom, to think, to have the suggestion that a normal functioning human being turns rabid, rancid, psychotic, and goes on a murderous spree to this extent. I'm going to wrap things up at this point. Of course, full condolences to all of the victims' families. I'm glad this guy is gone. I'm glad that he chose to erase himself from this planet. Some of you would have preferred that he faced justice, that he would have had to face the horror that he committed. My view is, I don't know, it makes sense to me just to have it done, and he's gone, and that's that. He can't cause any more trouble. He can't cause any more pain. And the pain and suffering that the remaining family must feel is immense. So I feel full condolences for those guys. Gonna wrap things up here. If you do appreciate the coverage of this topic, please do stick around, like, comment, subscribe, share the video as you see fit, and take care.